For more than 2,400 years, man has recognized that millions of things in nature have proportions of slightly more than 1.5 to 1. Specifically, the ratio of 1 to 1.618 occurs in nature over and over. Artists and architects have mimicked nature's golden ratio since we caught on. The Parthenon, Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Taj Mahal, all built by completely different cultures, all reflect the golden ratio in their design. Now, without doing any of the math, you can design and build your projects following the golden ratio using Woodpecker's latest one-time tool, the Fibonacci gauge. Italian mathematician Leonardo Fibonacci explained and documented the golden ratio at the beginning of the 13th century, 300 years before Leonardo da Vinci embraced it in his art. The simply elegant three-pointed divider that bears his name gives you the golden ratio two different ways everywhere you set it. Set two of the legs to match a fixed dimension of your project, and the other two legs will give you the golden dimension. There are three sizes of the Fibonacci gauge. When you're working on scaled plans or small projects, the 12-inch model is perfect. For full-size layout, there are the 24 and 48-inch models. All three sizes are machined from aircraft-grade aluminum with stainless steel pivot points and locking knobs. The arms are anodized for surface protection and to minimize friction when you're making adjustments. You can buy just the size you need or save some money with the complete set. Design like Leonardo. Keep your project proportions golden.
Mounting a router and a router table increases control, safety, and setup reliability. But table mounting can make it more challenging to set your bit's cutting depth and to change bits. The Craig Precision Router Lift overcomes those challenges by allowing you to control all aspects of your router setup from above the table instead of having to reach underneath. Plus, the Precision Router Lift is packed with features that ensure you'll get the quick, accurate, reliable, and repeatable setups you need to get high-quality routing results. You'll appreciate those features from the moment you mount your router in the lift. Just position the clamp blocks on the heavy-duty router carriage to match your router. Slide the router in, and then tighten a locking bolt on the carriage. The Precision Router Lift accepts 20-plus popular router models just that easily, without modification or the need to purchase additional adapters. Installing router bits is incredibly easy with the Precision Router Lift 2. Instead of having to reach under the table or remove the router from the table entirely, you can simply raise the router up to access the collet from above the table. This dramatically reduces the time and hassle of changing bits, so you'll spend less time getting ready and more time routing. The Precision Router Lift also brings new levels of precision and simplicity to setting your router bit's cutting depth. Just insert the adjusting crank and give it a turn to raise or lower the bit. Every revolution moves the bit exactly 1/16 of an inch. A built-in micro-adjustment scale adds even greater precision by allowing you to accurately track setup changes down to thousandths of an inch. The scale can be adjusted to 0 at any point in order to establish your baseline bit setup, which makes it easy to tell precisely how far the bit is moving from that point as you raise or lower it, and to return to that exact same baseline setup. Built-in anti-backlash compensation assures that there's no slop when you turn the crank, so you can be confident that even the smallest adjustments are incredibly accurate and precise. Once you have your bit setup dialed in, you can lock the carriage in position to maintain that precision cut after cut. The Precision Router Lift is built for durability with a 3/8-inch thick, hard anodized plate that resists scratching and that won't sag, even under the weight of the biggest routers. Ball bearings, heavy-duty metal parts, and precise manufacturing tolerances ensure years of dependable service too. Other great features include Craig level lock insert rings to reduce the opening around the bit, and a stainless steel starting pin for routing without a fence. Of course, the Precision Router Lift is compatible with the Craig Precision Router Table and Benchtop Router Table, and with Craig's Precision Insert Plate Levelers. Whether you're setting up a new router table, upgrading a table you already own, or building a custom router table from scratch, the Craig Precision Router Lift is a must-have addition that will allow you to spend less time setting up and more time routing with great results. Visit us online at craigtool.com to learn more about the Craig Precision Router Lift, as well as our other Craig routing solutions that give you the ability to shape and enhance raw wood with the control, precision, and reliability you want, plus the ease of use and safety you need, so you can start every project with confidence.
If you live in a house, you need a Wallabout DIY. Or not. You can take risk and hit a water pipe or electrical wire every time you drill. You can also take the expensive option and call a pro every time to have him do the job for you. But wait, why not become the pro? Why not save time, money, and finally, gain control over your own home? This is Wallabout DIY, a tool that will unlock your renovation potential and will take it to the next level. It shows you a real-time visual image of what's behind the wall before you drill, saw, hammer, or open a wall. Thanks to the innovative RF technology, Wallabout allows you to identify different objects hidden in the wall. All you need to do is attach Wallabout to your Android device and scan your way to your dream home. Now get this, works on both concrete and drywall, sees up to 4 inch deep, detects metal, wood, plastic, and even movement. So, what are you waiting for? Nobody wants to be this guy. So be confident that you know where to drill. Simply use Wallabout DIY.
Stop suction loss with the Dust Deputy. Available at these fine retailers.
When a project calls for a strong and visible joint, it's tough to beat a mortise and tenon. But there's a catch. Traditional mortise and tenon joinery is packed with painstaking setups and difficult, time-consuming procedures, no matter how much you spend on specialized equipment. Fortunately, there's an easy, affordable alternative, the beadlock joinery method. With one simple jig and an ordinary drill, the beadlock system gives you rock-solid results fast, without setup nightmares. What's the beadlock secret? Loose tenon joinery. While traditional methods require 2 complicated operations, one to cut the mortise and another to cut a matching tenon, the beadlock jig produces an identical mortise in each joint member, cutting the number of setups and procedures in half. The beadlock jig's drill guide system lets you quickly and accurately drill a mortise made up of a series of overlapping holes. The uniquely shaped beadlock mortise mates perfectly with the beadlock tenon stock, producing a joint with a superior mechanical fit, unparalleled glue-up surface area, and unbeatable strength. The recently redesigned beadlock basic jig comes with everything you need to make a 3/8 inch mortise. For added versatility, it also includes a set of 6 shims, perfect for wider stock and offset joints. The shim set lets you adjust the distance from the edge of the stock to the edge of the mortise. The new Beadlock Pro Kit takes the tried and true beadlock method a step further, adding advanced centering capabilities and increased stock width capacity. With the Beadlock Pro, you can quickly and accurately position the mortise anywhere across the width of stock up to 3.5 inches wide. Simply tighten the jig down on the stock, slide the guide block to the correct position, and lock it in place. You'll get perfectly positioned mortises for chair legs, tables, and other advanced joinery projects each and every time. Along with a more advanced design and greater stock capacity, the Beadlock Pro Kit gives you the flexibility to cut the type of mortise you need. When a traditional flat-sided mortise works better, just install the included paring block and use its flat, straight sides as a chisel guide to pare off the excess material. The basic starter kit and the Beadlock Pro both come conveniently stored in a rugged case, with extra room design in for the optional 1/4 and 1/2-inch mortise accessory kits. Beadlock tenon stock is available ready-made in 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2-inch thicknesses. Precision milled from select hardwood, it's made for strength and an accurate fit. Or you can save money by milling your own with any of the optional tenon stock router bits. Whichever way you decide to go, keep a good supply on hand. Once you discover how easy the system makes precision, high-strength joinery, you'll find yourself reaching for the beadlock jig on a regular basis.